Hi family, hi friends, how are you doing? From your favorite accountability partner here at RCCG Chapel of Mercy, always where Jesus Christ is lifted high. How are you doing? How is your family and your faith walk? Trusting the Lord, you're keeping well by God's grace. We're moving on in the year, to God alone be all the glory. How was service at your end? Here at Chapel of Mercy, we talked about it is written. It is written, yes, and I will not be sharing what I learned in church today because by God's grace I ministered the word, but a lot was laid upon my heart. I'm going to let one of my daughters in the faith share with you what she learned in church today, and so, she's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Anurika, all right, what did you learn in church today? And you can never tell, I may come to your church and ask what you learned in church today. Anurika, what did you learn in church today, baby?
I learned in church today that it's best to trust in God no matter what you're going through. Never doubt. Always have faith, even if it's as little as a mustard seed. God will always come through and pull through, no matter what situation you're going through. He's always gonna be there with you.
And do you recall what I said was very expensive?
Doubting.
You said doubt is very expensive. Thank you, Anurika, for sharing what you learned in church today. One of the things that kept coming was doubt is expensive. Doubt is expensive, yes. Abraham and Sarah, God said they were going to have a son. Sarah doubted God. She tried to help God. The world is still paid for that doubt. Zachariah and his wife, they were trusting the Lord for a child. Time had lapsed, but they were still, faithful to the Lord. God promised them they were going to have a son. Zacharias was like, how? He became mute. Then we had in the book of 1 Kings, the aide that sat by the king when there was famine in Samaria. And the man of God said, by this time tomorrow, everything would be over. And he said, even if God opened the windows of heaven, he said it wasn't possible. Doubt is expensive. He saw it, but they trampled on him by the gate. He died and he never partook of it. Doubt is not worth it. And one of the things the devil tries to do from our passage that we read in Genesis chapter 3 was that he wants you to doubt what God has said. You need to know what is written. Hold on to what is written. The devil's job is to try to create doubt based on what God has said. Don't cave into his lies. Just hold on. You'll have your testimony. If the Lord tarries next week, by God's grace, I'll be right here sharing what I learned in church today from my heart here at RCCG, Chapel of Mercy. Trusting the Lord for you, that you have an amazing and a blessed week. God bless you. Bye-bye.